Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SportsBook New England play Toronto for an All-East conference on Saturday. Sportswriter and SBR contributor Kevin Stott is here now. He's on the line. We're going to preview the match and stay tuned for his top tips at the end. So New England at home are favourites, but this could be very close as Toronto are quite a strong team on the road. And let's not forget the last meeting back in May ended in a 1-1 draw at New England. So what are you predicting here, Kevin?
I have New England winning this game 2-1. It's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. Toronto has a player named Sebastian Giovinco. He's probably the best player in the league right now. He sets a really fast pace. He's scoring like a goal a game, and he's a leading scorer in the league. And he just sets a fast pace, Natalie. Therefore, the rest of the players on the pitch have to, try and keep up with that pace, which usually equates to goals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right, so you're expecting goals. Let's quickly take a look at the winners market. New England are priced 2.1, Bet365, the draw 3.25, Bet365, and Toronto 3.5, also with Bet365. So you going with New England there, did you say?
Yeah, I'm going to take New England just because they're so good at home, and Toronto's not a real good road team. They give up a lot of goals on the road, and so that goes hand in hand with taking the over. But I think the home team is the best bet here just because of the site, the history. The last time they met here was 3-3. It was 1-1 tie. New England hasn't lost to Toronto the last 5 meetings. So all those factors going together makes me like New England, but there should be goals in this also.
Mm-hmm. And because, well, Toronto, they are quite a strong team on the road. If you look at sort of I think they've got more wins on the road than they do at home, which is not normally the case. So I think they'll definitely put up a challenge here. Now, you said you're expecting goals. Last 2 meetings have seen the under 2.5 goals, but the over here has the lower odds, and that's 1.8. Is that enough value there for you to take that bet?
I think the value is enough, and I agree with your point on the under. It's in the story I wrote, but 6 of the last games have gone under in this series. So if you're just looking at it from a trend standpoint, you might want to bet the under. But all those games, you got to remember, didn't have the Sebastian Giovinco kid playing. So and I believe he's from Serie A, from the Italian league. Mm-hmm. He just sets a really quick pace, and if you check the last couple Toronto scores, he always scores, and the games have been high scoring. Therefore, I think that the over would probably be the best bet here. I do like the revolution on the draw no bet line just to be safe because of this one guy, Giovinco.
Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I do like a revolution draw no bet. I think this does have the makings to be a draw, to be honest. What about both teams scoring? That's 1.61. If you're liking the both teams to score, you're liking the over, there is that possibility to combine there, which will probably bring those odds to over evens.
Most definitely, yeah. I noticed that when I was putting my notes together for this, that the both teams to score would have been a good addition to the story because of the logic between Toronto giving up goals early, New England being able to score because they're at home, having the highest scorer in the league, New England being the team that's allowed the most goals in the Eastern Conference. All these realities point to scoring. So, yeah, the both teams to score would be a nice combination bet also.
Yeah. All right, Kevin. So what do you have for us today? What would you recommend the bets that we look at for this match?
The over would be the first and foremost, just because of everything we said. Over 2.5 minus $1.21 at Bet365 was the best odds I saw. And then the revolution draw no bet is decent, as is the both teams to score is a good bet also.
Yeah. All right then. So plenty to consider for this match. As Kevin Stott, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Hey, thanks, Natalie.